Welcome to Radiant Guardians. My name is Crispy. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. I would really appreciate it. And check out the links in the description box below to our Telegram chat group. Come join us in the house. Everyone is welcome. Also, grab a really good book to read. There's a link in the description box below to get your guys today. Alright, called Our Cosmic Origin by Ishmael Perez. And my lives are a little bit on hold at the moment due to us having some internet issues. Alright, so let's get this party started. Alright, anything of unnatural substances that you put into your body carries an extremely low frequency vibration. Your bodies are your temple, and if you're putting something in it that is of low vibration, it opens up the door to allow invisible, unseen entities to make their home in that house. Alright? Now, I know when things are really serious is when I get woken up in the early hours of the morning, alright, and a download of messages that needs to be put out there, and this is one of them. These entities attach themselves to anything of a low vibration because they can, alright? They can only settle into a house that is full of darkness. Your house is your body, your vessel, alright? It is your temple, which is why it is so important to raise in our vibration frequency. We must check ourselves of whatever we choose to put inside of our bodies, okay? We're not going to enter a house that is lit up like a late night police check for alcohol and drugs. They only move into the ones that are in all-time low in the light department. And so any chemicals of any kind of substances that is of a low vibe is going to be laying out the welcome mat for unwanted entities. Okay? They won't even knock on the door. They're just going to kick it in and say, well, honey, I am home. Alright? I mean, really? Archangel Melchizedek Michael? Really? Really, guys? Alright. So I just shared in my previous video briefly about this, but I never realized the seriousness of it until my team said, you have to do another video, alright, and go in depth about it. This is one rabbit hole you're going to need a spotlight for, so let's go. This is what my guides and my team were saying, is that I need to make another video about unnatural substances that we are putting into our bodies. Okay? Alright, so I know that there is some starseeds that are finding it hard to let go of those old habits. And a lot of you have had plenty of time to clean up. We have no more excuses anymore because the solar flash waits for no one, guys. All this inner work is like stepping on eggshells. We just got to keep going, alright? But all at the same time, have fun too while doing it. And we have to go back to the organic way of life. Okay, so yep, the solar flare, it waits for no one. So be sure to check yourselves daily and spend a lot of time with your guides and your higher self. Alright? And on the day this happens, the grand solar flare is going to release a huge and massive burst of energy that will hit the earth. And a lot of you will be ready because of how much of the scrubbing and polishing of your house and all the inner work that you've been doing. Alright? But there's also those that are not ready to do all of their, let go of all of these habits. It is all those patterns, alright, really worth holding on to, is it? You've just got to do the inner work and you just got to keep going. All right. And so, like I've shared in recent videos, right, ego fights for control, and it does. It really fights and holds on for control, and you've got to do everything that you can, okay, to ensure that ego doesn't take over. All right, that's why we do all the inner work of stripping away all the, things like, stripping away the programs, stripping away all of the things to do with old programs, indoctrinations, personality, story, and all that kind of stuff. All right. And so, you just come into that place, and if you get, these patterns of substances and old stories and programs and things like that, then you've just got to keep going with all the inner work that you need to do. All right, it's a whole lot of work, and I've made previous videos and recent videos where I've shared with you guys that is stripping away. Okay, it's like concrete. The ego is like concrete. Personality, stories are just like concrete, and you've just got to come at it with a chisel, right, and just really smash and knock all of that concrete down and break it into pieces so you can clear the way. Okay. Alright, so as I've shared in recent videos, ego fights for control and usually wins if you let it. Alright, we can get into a comfort zone of holding on to old patterns, and if this message from my team is speaking to you, then it is meant to gently tap you on the shoulder and just to remind you of how precious life really is. Okay, so when we experience an awakening and a shift in our body, it is then that we begin all the work to strip away old personality and stories and indoctrinations, just as I have mentioned before. Alright, so these are like all the habits and things like that we once used to be all about. Okay, it is the alcohol. We might have been like someone that needed to have a drink now and then, and okay, let's be real here. I know some of us might have been on a binge and drinking quite a lot. Alright, it's kind of like a way to sort of like get through the day and just make sure that you can cope. I mean, we look for ways to cope with certain things, right? Cigarettes, smoking a packet a day. I shared it in the video yesterday, and that's going to happen too. Is that we've got to have some cigarettes, probably 1 or 2 or maybe 1 packet a day. Some people do that. All right, and it's kind of like a calming thing. You sort of like calming your nerves, right? You got you're on edge about certain things in life, and stressing out, and I do notice that some people, there must be a lot of nervous drivers out there, because man, I've seen a lot of people sort of like smoking cigarettes while they're driving. So yes, it's a thought. Vaping, right? A lot of people get into vaping. Meth, coke. Now I'm not talking about Coca-Cola either. Mushrooms and marijuana are another thing, etc. Is all low vibrating, and guys, it dims the light in the house, and this is when entities see there's room vacant in that house. All right, so they come in and they make their place at home. So, and it also brings along with it some of their buddies. I mean, they're just going to come in, rock up, and just like put their feet up on the table. I know, right? I mean, it's tough. I get it. It is really tough. But yeah. So because we all used to have our 3D, our favorite 3D matrix rewards. I mean, some of it could have been a reward, and other times it could have been just habits, right? Okay. And when we were still in coma state, so a lot of us were in coma state, hadn't even experienced an awakening yet, and we're on substances that are just helping us to manage and cope and get through our day. You know, we've got a whole week to get through, so, you know, one day at a time with all the substances, right? So again, all those substances were like alcohol, cigarettes, vaping, meth, coke, mushrooms, marijuana, to name a few, alright? But now we've been awakened by an alarm clock, okay? So an alarm clock has awakened us and it has gone off. And you've been awakened to your truth, alright? So, yeah. That alarm clock just goes off. And it's like an alarm clock to wake you up. And that's what it's doing, okay? Alright, so your guides turned to each other and they said, right, wake him up. Or wake her up. Okay? It's time. So what I'm showing here is that the time to experience your awakening is exactly the perfect time, okay, to rise. Alright, guys? Your awakening to your ascending is on time. I mean, your guides are not late in waking you guys up. They're on time. Alright? Okay. So my guides are saying that still there is a small number that hold on to old ways of thinking. And it's okay. But your guides are saying otherwise. Alright? Alright. I'm here to tell you in this message that time to clean out the cobwebs, guys. It is important in our ascension journey that we do a lot of housework, that we do a lot of cleaning, that we do all the inner work, right? We just go right back in here and do all that cleaning, okay? Detox of the body, alright? Those entities also have, you know, there are attachments of themselves to a small number of starseeds and will hold on for dear life. They do, guys. Entities, right? They just hold on for dear life. And they're going to hold on to control, and they're going to hold on to power and things like that, because they had that power and control before. I mean, yeah, I've shared a video about that, so please go look that one up. Alright, so all the use of unnatural chemicals or substances in the body can delay activation of your DNA as well, and of the light codes and blueprints due to the effects of whatever it is that you're taking. So whatever it is that you're putting into your body, into your vessel, okay, it's going to delay activation of your DNA. It's going to delay activation of your light codes and blueprints, alright, and raising your frequency, energy, vibration. That's what's going to happen. Alright, now if you require medication, right, by all means take care of yourselves. Alright, take care of your health and yourself. Okay, we're talking about a particular kind of substance. We're not talking about, you know, if you're being prescribed medication. We're talking about things that are not coming with prescriptions. Alright? Alright. So it doesn't help that when you're still doing unnatural substances, it delays raising your vibration frequency. Anything of unnatural substances all have an effect on the body, the vessel, the temple, right? And your body, you know, your body is your temple, guys, alright? So raise your frequency, energy, vibration on a daily, and do it however, which way you've got to do that, okay? Alright, so do all the inner work and stay strong, guys, alright? I know it's tough, and at times it can be a bit of overwhelming and a bit of a challenge. This is what makes it all worthwhile in the end, alright? Is when you reach all the way to the end and look back at how far you've walked and how far you've come, okay? So it is, guys, it's all worth it in the end, alright? And I'll just give you a few tools that you can use and that can help you on your soul journey and your path. Alright, so I'm just going to list off a few things here that you can do to help you with your inner work, and hope that helps for you. And also, you know, just go with what resonates for you too. What works for you, wherever it is that your higher self is guiding you in the inner work that you're going to be doing for yourself. And also, you know, you just come to all those places of you knowing what is best for your body too, because your body's going to guide you. All right, your body's going to guide you, and also your guides are there to help you. You've got a team of guides to help you as well. So once again, here's a list of things that I just think that will just really help you out as well. Okay, do some grounding daily. All right, grounding out in nature. Okay, meditation morning and night before bed, eating clean food. Okay, unprocessed foods. All right, stay away from all the junk food. Okay, because it's heavy. I mean, it's a low vibration. Anything that is unprocessed is healthier for you. But if you're going to eat something and consume something that has been processed and is in low vibration frequency, that is not going to be good for you. All right. Drinking clean alkaline water, prayer meditation, ask your guides and your team, right, for help as well. Monitor your thoughts carefully. All right. Be careful of our thoughts. Okay. All of our thoughts create our reality, and we are the creators of our reality as well. Okay, change a negative thought into a positive one. If you get a negative thought that just comes in and just like a really intrusion thought, okay, just change that to a positive thought. If you can do that, that'll be really awesome. Alright, add some crystals in your home, right, in your room. Maybe you like to have, maybe you've got some jewelry and things like that, and maybe wearing crystal necklaces and things. Alright, and also sage your energy and sacred space. Alright, if you got a nice bedroom set up, get some sage it all up in there, and you know, bring in some nice energy and good energy as well. Also go for a daily walk, right? Get outside, get some sunlight, get some fresh air, take your shoes off and ground and just earth. Okay. Another one is bathe in some essential oils. I mean, what a beautiful way to just go and relax and just come into, you know, having a bath in some essential oils. Maybe you put some flowers in there, you know, put some candles around your bathtub and things like that, just to make it nice and calming for you. Okay. Also, eat light foods. Alright, go really light. Maybe salads, veggies, and all that kind of thing. Okay. Try going without eating meat for about 24 hours. Maybe red meat, chicken, fish, and what have you. And listen to some soothing music of about 432 hertz. Okay. Do a workout, exercise to move old energy. Alright. Through your body. And if you're shy about going to the gym, then do some exercises at home. Do a workout at home. Find something on YouTube, and there's hundreds of them, of videos that you can follow to do a workout at home as well. Also, if you're going out, if that's not your style, right? If working out's not your style, go for a walk or do some gardening, or qigong. Qigong might be something that you like to do, or yoga, or just even some gentle stretchings. Alright, so those are just the few things that I'm just sharing with you guys. So yoga, stretching is a really excellent way to moving energy through your body. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot of activities you can choose from. that is going to help you on your ascension path. And now, it's not something that you do today, then forget tomorrow. You've got to be consistent with it, and you've got to be doing this inner work continuously, guys. All right, there's no end to it. You just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. All right. All right. Also, reach out to your soul tribe if you need some support, and yeah, for the very reason the doors opened on our Telegram page, and that's why I did that. I opened the door on our Telegram page just so that you can get some support from your soul brothers and sisters. Okay, I call them my bro stars and my sisters. So yeah, come over to our Telegram group and spend some time with like-minded star seeds, way showers, light workers, and soul family. All right. And as mentioned, everyone in the house are wonderful star seeds that share a lot of information. Everybody's moving at different speeds in their ascension journey, so yeah, don't worry. Okay, you'll click with someone in the group, and you'll be at a same vibration or on the same speed as them as well. And okay, guys, if you're struggling with letting go of old habits, I encourage you, get some help and support from friends and family, or professional help too as well. Okay, so try and get some professional help as well. It will be the best thing that you can do for you on this ascension journey. Okay, it's a head start anyway. It gives you sort of a head start on your path in your journey with ascension. All right. And it does help, and it does work. Okay, if you need counseling or you need someone to talk to, seek professional help. All right. Okay, when I first experienced my awakening, I'll share with you guys, because I've shared this with Lyra, Samara, and our sister Katie. One of my experiences that I've had is that one night in the wee hours of the morning, I was awakened by a sensing of a presence in my room. I looked up, and beside my bed I saw these two beings. I mean, they were so tall, right? And they kind of looked glassy, like glassy kind of thing, is what I can describe them as looking like. And they stood about something like about 8 to 9 feet tall. They were so tall, and they kind of looked really, their arms were like really long, and their legs were sort of like really long and skinny. So it's kind of like really skinny looking beings, right? Two of them. I could clearly see them, and I thought, I was rubbing my eyes and trying to have a really good look, all right? And they stood about something like 8 to 9 feet. And somehow I just had this sensing that they were angels. I had a feeling that these two beings that were right beside my bed were like angels. So yeah. Anyway, they were talking to each other telepathically, talking to each other. So their mouths weren't moving or anything, but they were like face towards each other, and they were telepathically communicating with each other. And telepathically said to them, I actually telepathically said to them, guys, gosh, it's funny because they're both telepathically talking to each other, and I can hear them. I can hear them, loud and clear, as if, I'm sitting here talking to you guys and you can hear me. All right? I could hear them so clear. It was just crystal clear that I could hear them talking, but they were telepathically talking, and I could telepathically hear them. And so what happens next is that I turn around and I say to them, guys, some of us are trying to sleep here. Can you please just keep it down? And then next minute it was just like silent. You know, it was like as if you could hear a pin drop on the floor. It just went total silent, and I was like, I got a little bit scared. You know, I kind of turned over to face the wall and just make out that I might have been talking in my sleep. So I turned over to face the wall, and oh my goodness, I was like, had pulled the blankets up a little bit over my head, and I just went back to sleep. Oh my goodness. However, I do recall one of them saying to the other, "You know who that is, right?" And I kind of like just left it at that, and I just, you know, I wasn't going to telepathically say anything else after that because everything just went silent and quiet. But I did recall hearing that from one of them. Alright, and you can take a wild guess at who that was. That was Archangel Melchizedek Michael and in-law Zeus. I was like, oh man. I didn't know at the time who they were, but, you know, all through my journey and all through my ascension journey and awakening, I started to pick up on who they were. Alright, so that was, yeah, that was scary, and all at the same time now when I think about it was so funny. Yeah, that I could hear them, and then I asked them if they could be quiet, and then they got a shock. I think that I kind of like startled them, alright, I really startled them because they heard me, telepathically heard me speak to them, and it's like they were there. They had turned up in that moment in time, right? And it was to wake me up. It was to activate me and wake me up. Oh man, yeah. Okay, yeah, and I believe that they arrived on the scene just to activate my awakening after my walk-in. It was crazy experience. Alright guys, that is it from me, so please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. Also in the description box below again, please come and join us in our house of wonderful Jedis, okay? And also get your book today, Our Cosmic Origin by Ishmael Perez. Alright, and please hit that notification bell if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that, and plus you don't miss out on any content that I share with you guys. Alright, I guess that is it, you guys. I've just gone over everything and checking to make sure. Yep, that is it. Alright guys, so yep, have an awesome week ahead of you guys. Also lots of energies are still coming in too, so just keep reminding you guys, get out in nature, okay, to help all of that energy just flow through. Go and hug a few trees, maybe go to the beach and dip your sweet Jesus feet in water in the ocean. Go for a walk down by the river, okay, take your shoes off, walk bare feet on the ground. Don't wear your shoes, guys. The energy's got to flow, alright, it's got to flow naturally, okay, so get out in nature walk, go for hugging some trees, sit under a tree. If you don't feel to hug a tree, sit under a tree, maybe read Ishmael Perez's book under a tree. I don't know, do whatever you got to do, or whatever it takes. Alright, drink alkaline water, alright, nice clean water, and eat light, guys. If you have to, go a whole day without eating any meat or anything like that. Okay, that's it from me, guys. Alright, yeah, I'll see you on the next video, and thank you all for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and truly grateful to you all. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on our Telegram page as well. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Alright.